Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is, let's see, is it Tuesday? Tuesday. Did I make a video for you? Sunday, I did. Okay, so I knew I had to skip one day. I think yesterday, it's just been crazy around here. You know how it is with everybody home. I was unable to make a video yesterday because they all wanted to go to lunch, and I try not to let this get in the way of what everybody wants to do. So I just didn't get a chance. Ow. But anyway, and I had planned on, I was just thinking, I look crazy sitting here in a tank top, but it is so hot here. It's not even, I remember when I was little, I've lived here my whole life, so I remember wearing shorts at Christmas time. So that doesn't really bother me. It's not that I'm, upset about it being warm at Christmas, but it is humid. And I guess because it's going to rain, let me look at the weather. Yeah, it's just got cloudy, but it's 72 out there now, I think. But anyway, yeah. So that's why I have a tank top on. I will end up putting some type of jacket on, maybe one of the ones that I'm going to show you. Today, what I'm going to do is try to focus on showing you my Banana Republic purchases that I bought. I bought some of them. It was the week before Christmas. I stopped in Gap and I stopped in Banana Republic. I had not been in there in probably over a month, a while. And I ended up, they had a sale that day. I think it was 40% off of everything, not everything, but all sale items, and then 50% off of one regular price item. That day I was so lucky because they said this never happens, but I ended up getting a really nice leather moto jacket, like I needed one, but this one is different. Then let me go ahead and get it and show it to you. These when I was standing up, but I'll go ahead and show you now because I think sometimes you can see the detail more right now. But it has this collar, which none of mine have, that just, I forget the name of that collar, Mandarin collar maybe. And I don't know if you can tell, but it is like an off black. It's kind of like a light anthracite is the color that I'm thinking of, like in the Balenciaga bags. It has the cool sleeves that you can unzip, and it is just buttery soft. It feels like my Anine Bing. And it's just got the cool, shoulders. It looks really pretty in the back. It has that real nice back, these cool buckles, and it's just a really, really nice jacket. And so I got this before Christmas, and I thought I had picked up the medium, and I went to try it on for my mom and dad when they were here for Christmas, on Christmas Day, because I almost got my mom one, but I didn't know if it would be too moto looking for her. And so I went to try it on, and I had another lady up there getting one for her daughter, and I hope we didn't get ours mixed up and she got the wrong one. But anyway, so the small did fit me, but it didn't allow much room. I just feel like my moto jackets need to be kind of, I don't mind that one from Nordstrom, the Trouvé. I kind of like that one's kind of snug because the sleeves are knit. It's just that look, that drapey, more of a fitted look. But this one, I wanted a little bit bigger. So off I headed to Banana Republic on Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, the day after, Saturday. And they weren't on sale anymore. They're not even, like the whole store was 30% off. They were out of that sale. So I switched this to the medium. Luckily, they had two left. I had them hold the other medium, went and had my mom try it on, and it just didn't. It fit her, but she's a little bit more petite, like in the shoulders than I am, and she's shorter. She's about, I would say, 2 inches shorter, and she doesn't wear as tall a heels as I do, so it wasn't, she didn't think it was, I think we would have gotten it for her if it was half off, but she didn't want it at the full price because I was going to get it for her. But anyway, I just love it. And full price is still not that much. It's $4.48, and that is a really good price for a leather jacket as nice as this. I just really, really, really like it. And I hope you can see all the details. It is just really pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you another jacket that I got on that day that Brooke and I went back, Saturday. This is part of their like suit collection, and it is regularly $228. It had been marked down to $129, and then it was 60% off of the markdown price. So I can't even remember how much that was. I got a size 6, and I love it. It is so cool. I don't know, you'll see the jeans I have on today. I don't know what I'll put on with this. I might not even end up wearing these jeans. I kind of put them on for you guys to be able to see them. But anyway, I love that. I think it's a very Annabelle Nielsen. It looks like something she would wear. Just that good style. I think the third time, Brooke and I went back twice that day, or went back one time. We went there twice. We went back one time. This is while John and Will were watching Star Wars, because we came home to get my small, long story, and took it back. And on the second time, we saw these, and they're just furry little earmuffs. But when I went to New York with Sheila, she had some of these, and I wish I'd had them. They were just so cute, and they kept her ears warm. And these were marked down to $34.99 from $49.50, and then they were 60% off of that. So I got these just in case one of us, Brooke or I, ever wants to wear those. And then I got a set for my mom too, because her and my dad, they usually go to New York. They like to go when it's really cold. But I don't know if they're going to go this year with all this craziness going on. I don't know if they want to fly or be, in all that stuff. So I don't know if they'll be going. Okay, now I'm going to show you the shoes. The ones I showed you the other day, the iridescent or, pearly ones or whatever, strappy, those were, 60% off. You can tell by like that writing and stuff that this is part of that collection that Marissa Webb designed. Okay, so that shoe was called the Desiree Strap, and then here are the black ones. Now these were not on sale, so I did only get 30% off of these, but I wanted them. The heel is, I don't know if the heel is a 4-inch or not. I would say maybe it's a 3.5. I'm not sure. It doesn't look quite 4 inches to me. But love them, and I love patent leather shoes anyway. So I got these. They were still less than 100. These are, okay, these were marked down to $99 and then 60% off of that. And they are just like a little classic. It reminds me of Wizard of Oz, of course. But just a classic little sparkly pump. And I loved the little almond toe or little rounded toe. That's just something that I don't have a lot of, and when I put them on, they're just so pretty. And I hope you can see they've got like the gold and the silver. And everybody was saying, oh, those will be perfect for New Year's Eve, which we really usually don't do anything much on New Year's Eve. But I would wear these any day with boyfriend jeans, and you know how I am, just a sweatshirt, a sweater, anytime. I just love little shoes like this, and very, very comfortable. And I think they were like, they were like $40, 60% off of $99. And I don't think I'm probably going to keep these in the box. I'm running out of shoe storage downstairs, so I think I'm going to start putting some up here. I need to get a really cool shoe rack to put up here. Okay, these are the same shoes. They were marked down to $99, and these do run true to size. I got size 8 in all of these. But these are, I don't know if you can see, they're kind of like that oil slick. Let's see what it's called. I don't see the name of them here. I'm trying to turn them in a way that you will see that they do have like some different colors in them. Here, maybe you can see. I can see like green and stuff in it, but I don't know if you can. That's so weird. The light, I guess, is taking it out. But anyway, they do. They have like a little oil slick pattern to them. And maybe in the box you can see it more. Anyway, love all of those, and what a good deal. Even if I just, I don't know, wear them a little bit, they'll be worth that. This is something I want to go ahead and show you that Tammy sent me for Christmas, and she had hers on in a video that I watched last night, and oh, it is just gorgeous. Look at this necklace. Let me put it against the box. She got it at Lord & Taylor, and I believe the brand is BCBG. Yes. And look at how gorgeous this necklace is. And what I love about it is those stones are actually like a green. And then look at the detail inside of them. Love this. How good is this going to look just on a white t-shirt with a leather jacket, or dressed up, dressed down? It's kind of like those the Dylan Lex and the Tom Benz and all this. This is every bit as nice, you guys. Really, it is beautiful. So thank you so much, Tammy. And then she sent me a really cool hair product too that is the color proof. I'll put the link to it down below. And thank you so much, Tammy. She's such a sweetheart, but I love this. I can't wait to wear it. I've had it up here to show you, so now I can. And I'm going to stick it over here, and it just reminded me, this book, I bought this months and months ago. I bought it at Barnes & Noble. Looks like it was $19.99. And it is a really good book. It's not the typical, it's not all about brand names, and it's just really inspiring because it kind of inspires you just to wear what you have. Here's rule breakers, zoom lens, let's see, basic training. Don't feel compelled to wear only winter coats in the winter. 2 lighter fall jackets can provide just as much warmth. But it gives you like some, not really rules, but just ideas. And it's just so inspiring because it's just stuff that you could find, you know, at a thrift store. Like, I'll show you some of my favorite, like that. I love that with the white lace skirt, and it shows you how to wear it 3 different ways. And let me, that I really like, and it shows you 3 different ways to wear the leather moto jacket, you know, a work-friendly way. And I don't know if you guys saw that blue button-up shirt. I will make sure I show it to you again, but I wore it in my Instagram photo on, I think, Saturday. I planned on doing a video that day, and I told you things went crazy. So, but that is going to be a perfect shirt for me to do something like that because I love how flowy it is. So, and then of course, you know, I love a striped shirt under a moto. And then here is a cool, you know, dress with tights. And I love that she's wearing the tights with open toe sandals. Like, that's something I wouldn't have done. And I love it. And I love that this book, you know, kind of inspires you to just do something different. You know, it has different, you know, designers, and let me find some other really cool stuff in it. There was another, it really inspired me to buy a pair of shoes that I've been looking at since, I don't know, probably since the fall. And I've got my door shut, and they are just freaking out trying to get in here. If you hear something, they're jumping up at the doorknob. But anyway, there was a pair of shoes that I had been looking at, and I didn't know, oh, if I should get them or not. And then I saw that they had gone on sale, and it was right after I looked at this book, and it was just perfect. So I can't wait till they come in and I can show them to you, and you'll see how this book inspired me. But like this look, oh, I love that. That is just me up and down. And I don't know if I would have thought to tie like that shirt around my waist, but I like that. And I've just really, really enjoyed it. It's one of those things I love when I'm just not feeling so inspired to look at something like that. And it just makes me excited to wear something the next day. Okay, we'll show you this. This is something else that my mom and dad got me for Christmas. A long cross necklace that'll be so good to layer with other things. And I was glad that it's silver because that's something different than a lot of the stuff that I have. I'm just trying to show you as many things as possible here. Okay, back to Banana Republic. This. I don't know if it'll even get cold enough here to wear this big coat, but this is definitely the Marissa inspired look. It's a big oversized coat. It feels like it is going to be so warm because it's that thick. For some reason, this is reminding me of my grandmother, my dad's mom, and I think it must have wool in it. Let's see what I was about to say ingredients. Let's just see what it's made of here. Shell, 50% wool, 39% polyester, 11% alpaca, body lining, polyester, viscose, yada yada. That's what it is. My grandmother had wool carpet. It was so cool. You know, old house. And But what I like about this is it's kind of like out of the norm. It's oversized, and this actually is XO, XO, written real big. And that made me even like it more. There you can see it back here, because you know I love the hugs and kisses, and that's like Marissa's little thing too. And so this is a small, and it's still very oversized. So if you don't like that look, you will not like this. But it's the small. It was regularly $2.98, had been marked down to $179, and then it had been marked down to $64.99, and I got it 60% off of that. So it was like 20 some dollars, and I love it. And it just goes so awesome with some of the looks in that book. They're just out of my comfort zone a little bit, but it's going to be fun to try it. So this is one of my favorite. This and the moto and the blazer. I just got some good stuff. But I just remembered a sweater that I have downstairs. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, you can see my hair is kind of a little bit different than it has been, and that is because last night I used the 2-inch Babyliss Flat Iron to curl my hair instead of the 1.5 that I've been using. So you can see it gives a much more of a loose curl, and it doesn't stay like overnight as much. Let me put that piece back in there. And it just gives you more of that wave, because a lot of people have been asking what the difference, how I felt about the 1.5 and the 2. Well, I like them both because of this. And this is something that I had talked to you about in my vlog that I didn't end up posting, because when I watched it back, I could just, for those of you that don't make videos, when you watch yourself back, it's so weird. This is how I feel. When I watch myself back, I can remember how I felt when I watched myself back. I can just remember how I felt when I was saying something, and in that video, I was really overwhelmed that week, and I felt kind of freaked out, like I told you that Friday, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I sounded. I didn't like watching it back, so I just didn't post it. I just felt like it wasn't what I wanted to post. But in that video, I told you that several of you had mentioned that you thought that maybe that Babyliss Flat Iron was a fake or knockoff or something. And I don't really know why somebody would think that. It looks legitimate to me. It's not that cheap, and they're not that expensive to begin with. So I do know that I did read that in the reviews, but I don't think they are. And really, who cares if they are, because they work so good and they're not that expensive. So I wouldn't let that stop you if that is stopping you, because I love them. I do like it more than all of the other ones, just because I love those plates. I think they're porcelain. They're black, and they seem to just slide. Like I can do my hair and then twist it and then slide it down without it pulling. So that is the difference. Okay, another tangent there. This is a hat that Brooke and I bought when we were, they had the line, like a little one of those, like your livestock going through to the line. And this had been marked down to $19.99, and then it was 60% off. And I just thought it was a cool little hat. I haven't worn these in a long time. In my 20s, I used to wear, that was the thing, is you wore this with the ponytail through the back. And I used to wear these a lot, but I haven't worn these in a long time. And Brooke likes to wear hats, so I thought this was just a cute one. I like the way it's tone on tone, and I just liked it. Okay, this is something I just picked up, and they had it in pink and then a stripe and some other colors, but I just picked up the black. I got the small, marked down to $32.99 and 60% off of that. And it's just a sheer little turtleneck top, and you can see how sheer it is. So if that bothers you, you'll either have to wear a cami underneath it, which I think can be so pretty, so sexy, or just if you're like me and you don't care, or you're going to be layering over it. I just liked it, and I liked the way it's kind of like a mock turtleneck. It kind of just goes up like that, so it's just going to kind of gather, onto your neck like that. It's not going to be a true, I just felt like it was going to be comfortable. Okay. This, I love this, and I thought about wearing this today, but I thought I would just burn up here, and I don't know how video friendly this is going to be, but this is one of my favorite things that I got. It is just a little, like, is it called a caplet or a caplet, something like that, and it's a big, like, turtleneck. They also have this like in a sandy off-white type color, and I just got the black, but it just fits right over your shoulders like a sweater or something, and then you do have plenty of room to move. It's not like you're not going to be able to drive or anything, but there are no holes for it to come out of. It just fits right over your shoulders. It's very, very, I think it's very sexy, and it's very vintage looking, or like old Hollywood. It just has that look like Audrey Hepburn or Bridget Bardot or something, and I just love it. So as soon as it gets cool enough to wear this, I will, because I love it. And even if it's not very video friendly, I'll still wear it. You'll just have to, I'll just have to show you stuff like this. Okay. Then I got the jeans that I have on, which are, I made sure I put the tags up here. They're size 27. And I have found, used to, Banana Republic ran pretty large. Now I would say the latest ones I've gotten, they are stretchy, but I would say they're true to size. If they do lean either way, they do lean a little, they're a woman's size. That's what I should say. They're a true woman's size jean. Okay, these are the size 27 premium denim. Oh, I thought, God, did I get petite? But no, it says available in petites. These are like I think they're just like a mid-rise flare, and they were marked down to $74.99 from $98, and then they were 60% off of that, which I love. And these I got in a 28. I don't really know why, but they still fit good, and I don't mind if they're a little too big. But these are just, what are they called? They were marked down to $84.99 from $110, and let's see, figure transforming fit, unsurpassed recovery, body conforming stretch, skinny ankle, and they're just perfect. Yvette bought me a pair of gray ones like this that I love, and I don't think I've worn them on a video. They are like pajama pants. So I just knew I really should have worn these today. But anyway, you know how it goes. I have to make split decisions around here on days like today. Okay, now something I didn't show you the other day, and I wanted to. I'm going to go over my makeup real quick. Today I have on the same Natasha Denona foundation. I have mixed a pump of each, and I put it on with my hands, and it is unlike anything I have ever used. Usually when something has that pearlescent glow to it, it doesn't have coverage, and it isn't substantial feeling. This, I mean, it goes on your skin like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just smooths on your skin like you would not believe. I did use the primer. I love the primer, the serum lifting. And so I used both of them, and I didn't use that stick. I skipped that today, and I just used the powder. So the face and body powder in 01, and that's all I have on for like contour and blush or bronzer or anything. And I did use just a little bit of the La Mer powder in my T-zone, and I can see that I'm still shining like crazy, but I don't think I will be in the regular light. I think it's probably because I'm sitting under all these lights, but I wanted you to be able to see it again. It's just beautiful. Now, if you like matte or satin, or you don't like a glow, it's not going to be for you. Maybe her other foundations will be, but I love it. Love it. And it's just really neat. So I wanted to tell you about that. And then this is the lipstick that I was wearing the other day, and it's going to be kind of a sad story with this. It's one of the Lancôme Rouge in Love. And the day that I did my video, I was so frustrated when I got through. I thought, I am, right after that video, I texted Jamie and I ordered that La Mer powder, because I had been looking for that little powder sample for a couple of days, and couldn't find it. So I went ahead and ordered the La Mer powder, and Brooke and I were out doing Christmas shopping, and I ran in the Belk that's closest to me to get the Ideal liner because I was tired of looking for that too. And when I was in there, I noticed this lipstick sitting there. It was just like a light peach nudie color. You can see it's got my lip liner on it now. And I've never seen that before. And I looked at it and I swatched it. And it's just, I was like, where did you come from? It's like a glossy peach color. And so I asked her if they had it, and they did, and I bought it, and it's number 124M, and the name of it is Pesh, or Peach, but Pesh Delight is the name of it. And I got in the car and I put it on. It was just beautiful. Let me try to see if I can show you more of the true color, because I've got the lip liner. I've got on the Burberry Nude lip liner, which I love. Okay, and this is the color. I'm using my mirror over here. Glossy. It's glossy, but yet it stays like all day. And I love it. It reminds me a little bit of MAC Innocence Beware. Remember when that one came out with the Cruella and all that Disney type collection? And I love it. So I came home and I looked it up because I couldn't wait to tell you guys about it, and I could not find it. The only places I can find it are like on eBay and like some off sites or whatever. So I called around and no one had it. Evidently this came out in a special collection, maybe for the spring or something. I did go back to that Belk and they had one more, so I bought one back up because I love this and I want to be able to keep it, one in my purse and one at my sink so I can use it, not to take it with me. But so you may be able to find it at your Lancôme counter. I'll give you a challenge and just call them and see. It's number 124. I'll put it down below. 124M Rouge in Love, and it's Pesh Delight. So that is the lipstick that I have on. And let's see, I'm right at 30 minutes. This is something I bought yesterday at Banana Republic that was helping me the other day. And the first time we went in there, I noticed her lip gloss and I loved it, but I didn't ask her because usually most people don't know what they have on. And then when we went back in there, I noticed it again. I think she had reapplied it. So I asked her, and it was this Juicy Tube. It's number 19 Lychee, Lychee, and it is just a hot pink, but when you put it on, it is so pretty. I ended up, I put it on last night just to look at it and wear it. It's really pretty. It has like an iridescence to it. Oh, there you go. I've got that Natasha Denona stuff on my hands and a little bit on my arms. I just love it so much. That body glow, it is just gorgeous, and it's like waterproof. It just doesn't come off all day. But anyway, see if you can put, so it, you know, Juicy Tubes don't have a lot of color, but it has like that iridescence, and it makes your lips look just full and juicy and you know, full of life. So now let's do a quick outfit of the day, and I'm sure I've forgotten something, but we'll just pick up. If I can make a video tomorrow, I'll make one tomorrow. We're just going to keep on going until I show you everything. And I won't go past this week. And my friend M requested a favorites of 2015. And I don't think I did one of these last year, but I'm going to do it. So I'm going to start working on that tonight. I'm going to make a list, and I'm going to, you know, take my time and think about it so that they're real, genuine favorites, and do that soon. I'll be right back. Up here when she comes and sits with me. But anyway, here are the jeans, and they are, if they are high rise, they're not super high rise, but they are kind of, I think she said they were high rise. And I've got on my Fry Parker boots with them because I wanted some comfortable shoes today. And so here they are. And just good old, you know, flare jeans. And then I thought I would try on the jacket for you. I know I shouldn't do that, but let's see. And this is just a Target tank top. I wanted to show you how this fit. There you go. So, and it has the, you know, like the sleeves that you unzip. And so if you wanted it to fit you know, a little bit more snug, get the small. The small is not a lot smaller, but I wanted it to fit kind of big, and I wanted to be able to wear a sweater or a sweatshirt or something up underneath it. But, and it does, the medium does zip, zips all the way up, and then does that. And then here is the back. And I don't know if I'll get to wear this today or not. It is so hot. I'm probably going to wear something, I don't know, I might even put on like another t-shirt or something. Something, maybe a crop or something. I just didn't have time to think about it and plan it out as good as I needed to. And so that is it. And so I think that's it. I've got on the ring that my parents gave me. This ring is just so comfortable. And then I've got on a Sheila Fajl, the Bubbles ring. This one always just pairs good with other things. And the Perfect hoops. I wanted to put on some hoops, but I didn't want any that were too big. And these are just perfect. Just little good hoops. And my nail polish is one that Nadine sent me. So pretty. It's like a pink with a little bit of a iridescence. And here, I should have showed you this. It's the Negligee by C&D. It's a pretty color. You can see we like it. And let's see, anything else that I wanted to show you? I think that's it for today. We will pick up next time on some other things that I wanted to show you. I got some really good gifts that I wanted to show you. Something I used last night that I can't wait to tell you about. So I hope you guys, oh, and this is the, I've been just keeping this on. This is just the little bar necklace from Oliver. And so I better go. And I will see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.